I want to ask you, you've been getting a lot of carries, 20 plus a few games now, including this last one. Are you one of those guys who you feel you get stronger? I know that's a thing they say about powerful running backs. Is it you getting stronger, the defense getting weaker? Are you just grinding them down? Sort of what's your philosophy on, do you want 20 plus carries? Do you like having that second half resting on your back? Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, anything that coaches need me to do, I'll do it the best of my ability. But I believe it's just those big guys up front, the O-line and the receivers just relentlessly blocking everybody, getting them out of my way. And I just got to just do my job, read the hole, and just run and get what I could get.
Go over to Adam Lichtenstein. Adam.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
Doing good. And you?
Doing well. So just looking ahead to SMU, I was looking and I saw that they have I think a top 15 run defense in the country. Just what have you seen from them on film and how tough are they to run against?
Yeah, big guys fly around. They're going to be in the right spot. They're relentless. They play 4 quarters of football. We just excited for the challenge.
And then, last week we got to see a little bit, everyone in the running back room basically get some chances. Chris Wheatley Humphrey, Jordan got his first touchdown of the year. Gerard got on the field. I think he scored a touchdown late. So just, what's it been like seeing kind of everybody get their chances, get some snaps, get some carries?
Yeah, no, it's a great feeling. We all put in the hard work daily, so it's beautiful when we can all showcase our talents.
And, Jordan, I know he's been working his way back. I know he was banged up earlier in the season. So to see him kind of, see one go in, get his first touchdown of the year, I know we're halfway through the year basically. So to see him get one finally, now that he's getting back to being healthy, just how much do you think that meant for him?
I believe that meant a lot to him. It probably instilled some confidence in him that, he just have to continue to keep going. He was injured, a little banged up, but that's football. So, he's a relentless person, so he'll be all right.
Go back over to Matt Chadell. Matt.
Yeah, hey Mark, one more thing for me. So facing SMU, you guys both have one conference loss. You can't afford another one. It's basically playoffs from here on out. Do you sort of take that leadership role upon yourself to impress upon, the team that, hey, there's no more room for a mistake here or a mistake there that can cost us a game or the season's over? Or do you just sort of look at it, sort of just game by game, just try your hardest type deal?
Yeah, I believe, every single game we want to go 1-0. Every single week we want to go 1-0. And that's just how we treat every single thing that we do here in the weight room, in meetings, practice, on Green Tree. Like, we trying to go 1-0 in everything we do. So that's the message.
Coaches mentioned that you really earned your reps this week and obviously made the most of them. What did you do? What do you think you did to earn those reps? Was it a particular week of practice, a few plays you made, or just a culmination of just sort of everything you've been doing for a while?
Yeah, just being who I am, keeping my head down and just working each and every day. I feel like in the receiver room, Coach KB preaches is stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Your opportunity is going to present itself. You got to do everything in your power, practice hard, watch tape, and go the extra mile so when the opportunity presents itself, you'll be ready. But nothing really I did, just staying ready as far as what Coach KB told me to do.
Awesome. We'll go over to Adam Lichtenstein next. Adam.
Hey, Tony, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good. So just looking ahead to SMU, what have you seen from their defense on film?
Good football team. Got to take care of the football. Come out here and approach it like we do every time. Start fast and play our brand of football. But this is a good football team, so we got to come out there and play hard and respect our opponent.
And their defense, I think they're tied for, I think, in the top 5 in the nation in interceptions. As a receiver, what can you do? I mean, obviously, a lot of it's on Carson to put the ball in the right spot, but what can you do as a receiver to basically try to, kind of mitigate any potential, interceptions or turnovers or anything?
Just know my assignment. Know where I need to be for Carson, and we can be on the same page. We watch tape all the time together, so he tells us where he wants us to be, so we need to be there for him so he can know where to put the ball for us. But just keep being disciplined and knowing our assignment.
Awesome. We'll go back over to Matt Chadell.
Yeah, one more for me. Obviously, you've earned more reps. Do you have a sense yet for what your role is going to be week to week at this point? Are you going to keep increasing? It looks like that's a no. Okay.
Yeah,
So
honestly, just being ready. I mean, my role is whatever the coach need me to do. That's why I came. I can play outside, I can play inside, but I'm a team first guy. I want to see the Miami Hurricanes win the football game. So they need me on kickoff return, outside, inside. That's what I'm gonna do for the team, no matter what.
Great, thank
Go
you.
Go back over to Adam.
Hey again, feel like we could ask everyone basically every week about Malachi Tony. Obviously, he's having a great start to his career. Just what stands out about him, and how have you seen him? Like everyone says, he's a hard worker. Like, has he done anything that surprised you, off the field about how the way he, kind of handles his business?
No doubt. Just the way he carries himself, he's always in the building. I feel like being that young and being that mature in a sense is rare to find. This is why you're seeing him make the plays that he makes, because he knows where he needs to be. He knows his technique. He knows how to run his routes based off who he is. He's the best version of himself. Not trying to imitate anybody else, but he knows who he is, and he does a great job at his craft. And I'm proud of him.
You've been impacting the pocket so much, and I know a lot's been made of, oh, well, you're not getting sacks or whatever it may be. How have other teams been sort of attacking you each game? Have they been doing a lot of different things to try and slow you down? Because, obviously you're still impacting things. Just curious your take on what they're trying to do to you.
Me personally, I feel like every team's taking kind of the same approach, just believing in their guys and what they got up front. But I'm just trying to play football, attacking it the way I can, one play at a time, playing fast, no matter who in front of me or what scheme I got to face.
Awesome. We'll go over to Adam Lichtenstein. Adam.
Hey, Ruben, how are you?
Good to you?
Doing well. So a lot of fans have pointed out on Twitter, they feel like you're getting helped a lot. It's not getting called. Is that something that you've noticed? Maybe, guys doing a little bit too much, trying to stop you?
Yeah, but it's football. Coach JT always telling you that you'll never get the call, so always play like you want. I'm really not too worried about the hold the call. If you get it, it's just a bonus. That's in the words of Coach JT, so I believe in that too. I'm just playing football right now. If the call get called, they do. If not, oh well, I still got to get to the quarterback.
And then obviously, you've been having a great season. Just how have you been trying to, I guess, maintain like this level of play consistently throughout the year?
Man, I stay here every night till 10 o'clock. Before meetings, after meetings, it was sometimes even in class, I'm watching film. So just doing the same thing over and over, not getting tired with, and just making sure I'm really honed in on the small details.
Awesome. We'll go back over to Matt Shadell.
Ruben, I also want to ask you about the SMU offense. I know they're a little banged up and everything, but obviously a very dangerous attack. What do you see in those guys?
That's a big physical O-line, great quarterback, great guys on the perimeter. Overall, good offense. I mean, you could see why they made it all the way so far last year and this year. They're doing a good job so far, and they playing football the right way. They're physical, they're big, they're fast, they're quick, long arms, everything. Pretty much, they're playing football the right way. Got all the tangibles you need.
Awesome. We'll go back over to Adam.
Hey again. So obviously looking at SMU's roster, there's a lot of guys who were on UM's team the last couple of years. Chris Johnson, Romello Brinson, a few other guys. Do you have any? What's it gonna be like seeing them opposite you on the field? And do you have any special trash talk loading for them?
No trash talk. And again, I'm kind of a quiet person, but it's gonna be nice seeing them. It's kind of like the days of college football now, because everybody's at least somewhere. So you're gonna have some form of teammate on some other side. It's kind of the same way with like Louisville and stuff. So right now, it kind of is like another game, because everywhere you go, you're almost guaranteed to play somebody you formerly played with.
So you guys are ranked really high in a bunch of categories on defense nationally. I want to get your thoughts. What are you guys doing right to be dominating on defense? And then what do you also have to do to get off to a little bit of faster starts on defense as well?
We really just doing the little things right, that lead to big outcomes. But we just been focusing on our game plan and executing what the coaches have been, putting in game plan.
Awesome. We'll go over to Adam Lichtenstein. Adam.
Hey Xavier. So just looking ahead to SMU this weekend, what stands out about their offense? What have you noticed on film about them?
Very talented group of guys. They're very explosive. Great receivers on the outside. Quarterback, he's mobile, so we just have to, be locked in and go out there and play fast. And yeah.
And I mean, kind of a simple question, I guess, but like you guys have been playing so many night games all season, getting ready during the day and then playing at 7 o'clock or whatever. To go from that to playing at 11 o'clock, Texas time. How have you guys kind of worked on maybe being ready earlier in the day, I guess?
Really, coach has just been preaching going to sleep, because we know it's an early start, but since we practice in the morning, we should be fine.
Go back over to Matt Shadell. Matt?
Oh yeah, Xavier, a couple of more things. So first of all, what's sort of the team mindset, entering this game? I mean, every game sort of like a playoff game. And then also if you could talk about, I don't think you touched on it, but the defense getting off to faster starts. Is there a way to do that or not really?
Just slow the game down, not be on our heels and just do your 111 and just be focused.
And on the team's mindset, sort of, every game's a playoff now. How are you guys sort of focusing on the one game at a time and blocking out the outside noise? Is that tough to do?
Yeah, but it's something that has to be done. But we just focus on going 1-0. We have to put the team first, so that's a big thing that coach really emphasizes in meetings throughout the week.
Go back over to Adam.
Hey again. So, obviously we've seen a lot from like CJ Daniels, Malachi Tony and stuff throughout the year. Last week we saw a bit more from like Josh Moore, Tony Johnson, JoJo Trader. Those three guys, the guys who started getting on the field a little bit more lately. What have you seen from them just in practice and stuff over the course of the season? How have they worked on their game and improved?
Well, they come in and work every day, nonstop. They're here early. They one of the last ones to leave. The receiver. When I walk by their room, they're always in there watching film. They're always locked in. But I don't really think they've done anything different. They just kept their head down and kept working, and it's paying off.